Hey everybody, welcome to Becoming Professionally Famous Online Season 4, episode number 10. It is a final episode in this particular series that I really wanted to put together for you guys. So thank you for those who are joining us and who are watching the replay, and I trust that this helps you. This episode, what I really wanted to talk with you about is about the different social media platforms, what to use, why you would use them, and a little bit about why I use the ones that I use. So we've got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, digital like blogging. You've got all of these myriad of things, and it can be really hard and really challenging for a lot of people to make the choices and the decisions around where to play, and most importantly, where to invest their time. Now, the first thing that we're going to talk about, hey Catherine, obviously we're on Facebook, right? So the first one that we're going to talk about is Facebook. Now, there are millions and billions of reasons why you would choose Facebook as your main or one of your main platforms to focus on. So Facebook has got 2.2 billion people. Good morning, Joe. 2.2 billion active users on its platform. 1.1 billion of those are active on a daily basis. So to me, there are 1.1 billion people that you can talk to every single day through your Facebook page, through your platforms, through everything that it is that you're doing. So that is, number one, the first and foremost reason why you need to have a presence on Facebook. It is not going anywhere, right? So it is a free platform that we can utilize. Yes, there are paid options, but it is a free platform that we can use to really build up a strong pillar of positioning for you. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one that I would take a look at, or the must-have second one in terms of having a digital presence, is you've got to have a website and you've got to be blogging on there regularly. Now, regularly is not once a year or 3 times in June or once every now and again. Blogging regularly is at least once a month, a new blog going up on your website. Ideally, I would like that to be once a week. The reason for this is if your people come across you on Facebook and they are not quite sure yet whether you are someone that they want to get to know a bit more, whether they might not know if they like you yet, and they sure as heck don't trust you yet, we want to give them another avenue or another platform that they can start to get to know you on. And so your blog, so I've just had my hair done and I feel like I'm from Texas, it's really big. So we want to give them somewhere else that they can get to know you, that they can get to learn more about you, that they can either read or watch you talking about your subject matter, your area of expertise. Now, why this is important out of Facebook is that if they don't have, thanks Tamara, if they don't have their little follow first thing clicked over when they're following you on your page, they might not see your posts, right? So the first point of entry usually is someone looks at it and they're like, oh wow, this looks really cool. Then often what they'll do is they'll go and have a look at your website, they have a bit of a poke around, and you've got to have something in there that really talks directly to who your audience is. It provides another way of them coming in and getting to learn more about you, getting to know you. So your first 2 pillars, Facebook and your website. The third thing is you pick another pillar. So in terms of a digital platform, it might be Instagram or LinkedIn. They're usually the 2 that I would choose between. If you've been using Twitter and you've had success through Twitter and you have good engagement, or maybe you put posts up and people comment, then you might select Twitter. There's only one person in the last 8 years that I've come across that has used Twitter properly and has actually generated business directly from there. So, just maybe, I don't know, leave that one over there. So the other 2 choices are between Instagram and LinkedIn. Now, if you are a product-based business owner, perhaps if you're a service provider that's a bit more creative, for example, hairdressing, or you might be a nail artist, or you might be a, I don't know, somebody who's a little bit more, perhaps like a graphic designer, you could certainly go more down the track of Instagram because it is super, super visual, right? You can always be putting up new photos, you can do all of those different types of things. So if your stuff is particularly visual, then Instagram might be somewhere that you decide to capitalize on to start with. If your market is a little bit more professional and your service delivery is a bit more professional, then that's where you would probably go and invest your time going down the LinkedIn angle perhaps a little bit more versus going down the Instagram track. Now, I'm talking at the start, or if you're looking at creating more momentum in a very focused fashion, okay? So we've got Facebook is a must, your website is a must, and LinkedIn/Instagram, make a choice around those two things. I tested Twitter earlier on in the year, and I didn't do any paid advertising through Twitter. I implemented the same strategy that I use for Instagram and Facebook through there, and it just took a really long time to build any kind of audience, the likes, the shares, or the reactions. It took a lot of effort. So depending on where your people are is going to depend on whereabouts you decide to play. That's awesome, Catherine. And yeah, like she said that we're getting great results for Twitter for a client. That's awesome. If you have got the time and the space and the energy to test these, I think it's important to have a presence on all of them, right? But if you're looking at just starting to kind of build momentum and you're looking at really focusing your time, money, and energy, or your time and your energy into one of these, I would look at the three main pillars, or those three pillars that I've talked about first of all. And then certainly the other things are really important. Hey Jess, welcome. So that's that. Now, I think the other really big thing that most people aren't considering is that not everyone is going to resonate with everything that you're putting out there, right? So it's really important that on Facebook we've got photos, we've got text, we've got video, we're not limited with the types and style of posts that we put up. So it kind of accounts for and allows for all of those different learning modalities. Instagram is only images and text, right? So you can't just go up and put a text post up. It's got to be, it's such a visual thing, and they are so quick at scrolling through or pushing up, whichever way you go through, so fast at going through and seeing the different things that you can be missed. So if your delivery isn't necessarily super visual, then maybe it's worthwhile looking at a different platform. What I would be looking at doing in terms of best practices, I'd be posting at least twice a day on Instagram, post at least a couple of times a day on your Facebook page, post at least a couple of times a day on LinkedIn, and I would definitely be, ideally in an ideal perfect world, blog at least once a week over on your website. All of that is great. The big thing that you also need to be doing, if we're looking at accessing all the ways that people consume us, we've got through our social media platforms, we've got our website. The other thing that we need to be doing is emailing them regularly as well, right? So we've got to have ways of whatever you're doing over here in terms of social media / digital platforms, we've also got to be getting people into your email list as well so that you can talk to them through there. Now, you can be directing them through your email list to jump back over into your Facebook page and come back out, to go over to your blog and come back out, to go to Twitter, to go to LinkedIn, to go and check out different things. You don't just need to keep them present within that email that they're reading from you. What it does do, and I guess this is where I was going before, that the benefit of doing these things in multiple different places is that people will see different facets of you in different places. They will get a different experience of you in different places. So it gives you the opportunity to build the relationships with them a lot faster, really consistently, and very cleanly. Right? It helps you to build momentum really fast as well. So that's pretty much that. I've shared with you guys recently different tips around scheduling and things like that. I would definitely be scheduling a bunch of your posts in advance to make sure that you're across all of the platforms on a regular and consistent basis, but you still need to post in there in an ad hoc fashion as well. One of the beautiful things is that if you're using Instagram as one of your pillars, then what you put on there, you can have that share over to your Facebook page as well. You just click, there's a button in Instagram when you're going to put a post up, share to Facebook, and it will go over onto your Facebook page. I would do that. You actually get more reach on that Instagram photo within your Facebook page than what you generally do by posting up a photo directly up in a Facebook. So just keep that in mind somewhere along the way. All right, that's us. It is a short, sharp, and shiny episode today. I talk a lot more about this in my book, Visible, that will be coming out. Well, it's finished. I'm just waiting on the printed copy. So hopefully over the next couple of weeks, I'll talk to you a bit more about that then. Other than that, I've got to go and get ready for Sales and Marketing Spy School and get my packing finished and get some scheduling finished so that I am on the ball tomorrow, heading over to the Gold Coast tomorrow morning. So really excited about that. Consequently, if you've got any questions for Q&A Wednesday, get them posted up. I think I'm going to be in an airport. I don't think I will have boarded yet. If you've got questions, I'll still go live tomorrow morning. Other than that, have a really beautiful and amazing Tuesday. It feels like it should be a Friday, just quietly. Have a really, really beautiful day. I can't wait to catch you guys when I'm back. Jess said, have fun. Wish I could be there. Me too. Jess, I'm launching dates for some new workshops for next year. New and revised, brand new stuff based around the book. So I will keep you in the loop on those. It'd be really awesome to catch up with you and see you. Tomorrow, I will see you in a couple of days and we'll both be embarrassed and awkward together. How fun will that be? Take care, everybody. I look forward to catching you maybe tomorrow morning. Otherwise, kind of a little bit ad hoc over the next few days. Take care, go kick some ass, get your pillars sorted, and I'm gonna go and do something with this Dallas hair. All right, guys, catch ya.